interview in a second. We've got a crazy underpass push on the way. 3 here walking up. Kerrigan to spot it, but they don't get the kill.
Nope. Nico, he's able to get one as well. Now Rob tries to get into the mix. Tesses with a double kill. And BMass, well, it's a desperate Glock spam. But he gets it in the end. Now, he can go pick that bomb up. BMass 1 versus 4.
Move out sideways to the bench. He'll get spotted at bench, okay. This is a pretty big edge to the CTs. Oh, wrapping that side of the site is pretty smart. Oh, he'll get some damage off. It would take a couple of crazy shots for him to win this, but he's already done half the work. One left for the 1v4. Can he hit the one tap? Stown is missing. He's looking for the shot. USP coming up on the corner.
Oh my god. Reloads in, up close. A little bit of damage. Now the reload for the CT, but BMass 4 kills. A hell of a clutch for the pistol.
Borup does not get mollied at triple, and they aren't spamming it just yet, so it could get a bit scary. Probably wondering why they aren't spamming him down yet. They'll start to come across the site, but no, they don't clear him. And he almost gets 2 kills. Beautiful control with the USP. There's a couple of players in CT spawn. Stown's flanking top mid.
And the last 2 members of Mousesports peel off with this post plant. It's the boost over the garbage can from Cadian. 2 of the remaining 4 members of Heroic low HP. Stown has everything he technically needs other than a kit, but he loses his head. BMass now confirming more presence back by Ticket, and this deep jungle position could absolutely spell disaster.
Wow.
The counter-terrorists can't quite get all the way out, but if these last 2 rounds have told us anything, it's that Heroic are showing up when they have the most lackluster of weapons.
No kidding.
Of course, Tesses just doomed in the end. Mousesports, they will find their 3-0, but they better stay on their toes.
He just missed the shot there. He looked a little bit off yesterday as well.
Kerrigan going to challenge the murder hold just as the Opera comes through. Perfect timing from Cadian, and Rops' patience should pay off. Yes, he's going to get aggressed, but easy pickup versus Nico. This is the easiest round yet for Mousesports, and it's the moment Heroic have guns. We'll see if he gets found out. Player coming into connector now, so even if BMass doesn't get him, somebody else should. Oh my god, I was going to say easy pickup, but...
Works for that one.
Yeah, he manages, so... Mousesports sent back to this A site. Let's see what their execute has in store for us. Tons of utility, and Chris J still on the op. Unfortunate thing for Chris J, seeing as, I mean, like... It's not that I'm not confident in Chris J. It's that he convinced me I shouldn't be in the interview.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 capable operas on the other side of him tonight. So we'll see. Ooh. But so far, 2 easy pickups from Heroic on the cusp of this site. Stown will be tagged, so Chris J hits it twice. Rops is going to lead the charge ahead of him, but the flashbang from Cadian is on the money. And Chris J sees nothing as he goes down. A second round for Heroic.
That was a wicked shot by Stown. Super quick flick on the A ramp.
Man, that's Rops. And we've seen Rops get aggressed through ramp. This time, nobody from the CTs goes hunting. BMass sent soaring back. Bomb now in the dirt. Nico's position revealed, so Chris J is going to try to hone in on him as the Molotov's thrown forward. That's 2 players now telling their positions to Heroic, but what can the defense do about it? 30 seconds, and poor Chris J looks away from the Cat player, but still gets into cover, and then he connects into Borup, but he's got 11 health left over. You'd think this isn't nearly enough. Stown able to answer with an op shot of his own. Heroic find a 4th off of the back of that B hold.
We'll see if they can continue that lead a little bit more. Rush into B now versus 2.
Cut down immediately. Tesses playing around the arch. Oh
my god.
Down. Just sticks the barrel between his eyes. And Kerrigan dies as a result of it. Chris J's scout headshot into Stown could bring this back, but what more can he really offer? He extends out from the doorway, and that's where Nico's going to find him. Rops, man, despite him being an unarguable star player, I just feel like he hasn't been in a great position.
But Rops, you can't change him into an entry fragger. He's too careful.
Yep.
He's too meticulous with all his angle clearing. He's like going to be one of the best clutchers. He's just,
Missed smoke.
A little bit off the mark. But the molly actually catches Nico, pushes him out. So that works out just fine. And all the while, Kerrigan, oh wow, he'll get into the window. What just happened?
Cadian watching it from Marketplace.
Oh, a little bit late to shooting there, Borup. Oh, but BMAS will come back and answer back. That is so strange. Bomb is up here in the B apartments, but what is going on? CTs are all in a full passive setup, waiting for Mousesports to make a decision. 20 seconds. As now the T start to move into the A sites. Down is here from CT spawn. They might have to let the plant go down.
Maybe. TSS takes a little bit of damage. Chris J gets the scope up. Stoun's going to peek right into it, and it's simultaneous kills. Let's see it, Rops. 1 versus 4. And he hits the floor. TSS hits the headshot.
Can't tell if they've made a decision yet here because they've got one player pressed up in B halls that's frozen. He'll start to peel back to get the bomb. It looks like they're thinking about connector, and wow, Nico's just waiting for this moment to pounce on mid.
Kerrigan again trying to contest from jungle. This time he will pick up his kill. No Cadian to blast him away from behind, but Cadian is still forward on the A site. Big pickup from Rops. That's going to take the attention of Cadian right back into the chest. The op connects, and Kerrigan's going to extend around the staircase. But will he manage to win this? Because check it out. We've got Frozen right behind Cadian. That's an easy frag, but TSS kills Kerrigan in the meantime. Ooh, a 1v1 clutch in round 14. 10 seconds for Frozen to plant. Now, he has not had the hottest of maps, and when you compare that to TSS, you'd think it's heroics, but Frozen, with something to say about it, will find a 7th for Mouse. And, well, Rops versus Borup with just the 5-7. Not ideal, but Rops is alone, and this would be a huge pickup. Oh, he gets the insta-dink, the following kill. 3 simultaneous frags for Heroic. Why not make it a 4th? Cadian looking to ice out this first half with an edge for Heroic, and he lands it. 8-7, back and forth. All sorts of crazy antics, and just a great first half of Counter-Strike. Join us after the break to see who takes map 1. Well, we're the professional word speakers. Borup, he's going to get it. The first one's his. BMAS immediately trades with a second on top of it. USP then going to fall. Borup looking to make the difference as Cadian creepy crawlies his way in from Catwalk. He just gets iced out by Chris J. Rops with a headshot of his own. Can TSS go big? In the 1v3, Rops is serving as a distraction because TSS is getting hit from apartments. Frozen and Rops combined for the last one. Mousesports win second pistol.
A bit of a cleaner pistol round here. And let's see if this is read into correctly. Oh my god. Oh, the timing.
And he doesn't die.
Poor Rops.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Hunted down.
P250 gets it. BMAS, he's going to go closer towards ramp. That gives a chance for the Palace Peekers to do a little damage. BMAS now trying to get into Tetris, looking for the cover, looking for the 4K. Only manages 3. Cadian, wrecked by Kerrigan, the jumping ump slap, and now it's on Frozen to close it. It is Mousesports with a round win. They're going to go for the run boost. Let's see if it offsets Chris J. He just ignores it, unscopes, and then goes back, and it costs him. There's the kill coming in versus Cadian. Excuse me, Kerrigan. 5v3, who's going to pick this up? Frozen, nice second headshot. But there's another player already challenging the van. Ooh, a bit of a labored spray. Gets half of Borup's health off, and Rops, well, he's going to slide down into the underpass, potentially coming in behind TSS.
I think Cadian hurt him. And that one trade that got away, Frozen almost made that nice 3-piece happen, was super close to it. But Borup, he'll finally answer back. Could have held in his position, but how is he to know? Kerrigan will try to make up for it. Push off Cat.
Nice.
He'll even respond. Oh my god. Everybody is dying to the M4s. It is just a litany of kills here for the CTs on the defense to refrag for Chris J up in the B halls.
See if Borup can recover it, because Kerrigan's a killer. The timing on that push, essentially doing what Chris J had hoped for, but over here on Catwalk, he can't manage the 3rd kill, so Nico now on for the clutch, losing HP. As he runs up Catwalk, he's going to get held in position, you'd think, but it's actually patience from Rops. It's off of the bomb plant that he starts to charge out. 8 seconds. Nico, he goes for the headshot. He chases him down. Now he needs to stick it, and it's going to be BMAS to kill him, to cancel, and to clutch a 12th back for Mousesports. We are tied. Chris J's got other ideas. And Kerrigan has one of his own. Push through smoke, perhaps. But it gets turned back by Stown. Chris J, he hears that, but he can't do anything about it. TSS with a hell of a headshot. And a man advantage up for Heroic. So many close moments within these last few rounds.
Again, they're just dying in such tragic ways. Tessas to miss his jump onto the garbage bin, only to drop off and then just pre-fire spam Chris J in the head. Just the kind of kills that Heroic get nonstop. 2v3, Rob
Nice
will move in, a great flash, but he's just over the head of Tessas. They punish and capitalize. Heroic take a lead, and oh my god, man, this is just...
He does extend out a second time even, but the T's throw a player back there. So much being taken away from them in terms of information. Rops on the ticket. Looking to punch it. Tessas wraps around him. That's nasty. And he's going to go one better. A headshot into Chris J and a spray for the third kill. Tessas is an absolute monster. 30 kills, 13 deaths, and Mirage isn't even over.
They're going to have to bandage up after that one. Chris may be looking for a push. They're probably feeling a little bit of pressure to do something, but the A-site setup is actually pretty good. Frozen going to try to smoke him out. The smoke is bad into jungle, and they'll punish off of this. Rops as well. It's actually all Rops. He gets the 2 Famas kills.
Nico's going to answer as he exits out from ramp. Kerrigan, low HP inside of connector. Flashbang blinds everybody in that section of the map, so it's going to give us Nico versus BMAS to try and get a little sight control. Frozen comes out from the smoke. It is all on Nico. Yes, he will get a second kill, but that's all he's got.
We're back in business.
Tessas throwing utility over the top. Kerrigan, nice. 2 kills off the doorway. We've seen him stand here and not get more than 1, but this round, he makes the difference. He's lost his teammate, though. Now, all of a sudden, Kerrigan in a worse position. Rob's here to help. Has 1 already, but what more can he do? Chris J's trying to come join him. That frag grenade goes deep, and Cadian goes down. A clutch attempt from Tessas. He peeks out and gets killed by Robs.
Hey.
Mousesports push this the distance.
Dude, when they need him, the clutchness there from Kerrigan to control his spray into the second kill, that means the world here to Mousesports.
Heroic heading 4 players A early. We've seen the mid to A play, not so much this heavy ramp commitment. Chris J, he's going to get aggressive, hits the first shot. Borum, oh, he gets bested. It's down with the double kill to try and claw this back. Tessas comes in with a big kill through mid. Rops is inside of connector. Tessas just beneath him, but look at this. The bomb falls back because the damage here versus Stown and Cadian is substantial. A mid-round moment.
Oh my god.
For Mousesports to stabilize.
This is a big rotation. Leaving Tessas here makes this make so much more sense. They're not just evacuating a site, but they are forcing Rops to have to clear. Oh, he doesn't get the kill. Tessas, he'll win another one. This guy cannot be killed. He's got 33 frags. Kerrigan's all alone, 1v4 situation. He's on Cat. They're actually wrapping from top of mid. They're spread out on every single location. If he wins this, he's an absolute mastermind, but they can't. They close it out. 16-14 for Heroic. It's the perfect round to end it off, really, right? Like, Stown getting that 2K spray down after Chris J misses a shot. It's like a situation.
Rob's going to find the first one. It's Nico dead. Tessas inside of Hut. Easy answer. I wonder if he can put up numbers like he did on Mirage, because that was something special.
That's who Pimp cited as the player to watch.
A couple more kills here for Mousesports. Pistols looking good yet again. Labored effort inside of the Hut. It's Cadian versus 2. They have not won a pistol round yet in this series.
I think he knows where they both are now.
He's got a hunch. Makes a step towards the doorway, but Heroic gonna have to get these last 2 players off of the bomb site itself. How does he isolate these duels? He won't. They go charging at him, and oh, it's not too pretty, but it is still the Mousesports. Another close one. You know, even with Chris J on the side of the smoke last round, they never even saw Frozen, so for him to take the same position could pay off. Hit the headshot. Why not the kill? Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that is money for Frozen.
Crispy.
3 rounds for Mousesports off the start.
Love that. Heroic know they've pretty much got to make a push happen to do something. But they're probably terrified of this very patient default.
Wrapping it around. Going back downtown. Chris J falls. Frozen, well, he's in position fast enough, lines them up. Gets himself just the 1 kill. And the lack of penetration on the MP9, I feel like that, you know, that's a full-fledged rifle, dude. That's tons of damage on the following players, but even the door swing from Kerrigan will cost him.
Maybe he played on one team. I don't think so. I think he just went directly to Mousesports, just never left, never looked back. I feel for them.
They're going to try to figure out the rotates, but BMAS cleared off at the A site.
This is it. Brett and Heaven hold the lobby push.
Yeah,
this is
man.
why Heroic are so good.
So good at dodging them as well, right? Kerrigan tries to go hunting for the trade kill, and while he doubles back into the A site for 1, Kerrigan crawls down vent. This should be predicted by Stown, but he swaps to the op. This gives Kerrigan a chance to definitely pressure the backside of the B site. And he's actually got these players in the open. How is Kerrigan continuing to kill here? Cadian in the corner, extending slightly. He will take the headshot versus Kerrigan, and now it's him versus Rops. Coming off of the ramp, Rops, his head's been spotted. Can Cadian kill him? Ooh. No. Rops is able to hold this, and he is off to a flying start. Up in Heaven, Kerrigan right behind them. Cheats through Mini. Takes 2. Almost a third one. But Tessa's still standing barely. Facilitates the 4th frag for Frozen. This is awesome. Mousesports.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not meant to have much in store for us. Or it's not that they're a bad nuke team.
No,
but it's just that
they're a
Heroic
great
are
nuke
supposed
team.
to be that much better.
Yes, yes.
And it's really cool that Mousesports are giving us a fight. Not just giving us a fight, rather, but
They're
toppling
winning.
the scoreboard.
And like Kerrigan, again, he makes the key play of the round. This is such an important kill to get that quickly. Look how fast they get into their positions on the site. They realize that they need to move quickly. And another kill, Tessus to the right side of ramp. That's the op out of the round, and Stown just walks out of hut on this lurk. Wow. Oh my god, they aren't... There's no one survives. Off of that one tactic, they explode into position. This has got to be an economy play here for Maniac to go over. That was just beautiful.
Yeah, that's the eco play of the day. Gonna try and push this with Borup alongside him. BMAS good for both kills. Complete lockdown above the A site. Cadian turns his attention back and misses what could have been a crucial kill to give Stown a chance to breathe. Chris J's op. You better believe. Stown's found the opener. Where was Kerrigan killed at?
Just, I think, in front of Squeaky again.
Yeah, must have been. Smokes all over that A site. So confusion reigning supreme. Frozen, Chris J, BMAS, 3 kills consecutive for Mousesports. But Stown now back through hut has killed all of the dead players for Mousesports. Cadian, nice flick up, but he doesn't land the shot. And yep, you're on it. Bomb carrier toppled outdoors.
Man, Stown's been pretty much the only good player right now on Heroic. Apart from that one deke from Cadian that won them around, Stown's been like trying to do everything. He's getting the opening kill at Squeaky consistently. He's multi-fragging in the site for the refrags.
We'll see. Maybe a bit more of a tempered aggression. Straight smash into the A site. Let's see if it works out. The risk has been taken. And BMAS, don't be mistaken, this man doesn't move. Nico finally kills him, but it leaves Nico all alone and wrapped on. Rops wastes no time from ramp. He is 13-2, and he pressures the sniper down into the B site. Just continuous gunfire, and Nico takes his kill. But he can keep on running inwards. They liked what they had down here on the B site, and, well, they've gone ahead and grabbed it yet again. So a 4th round potentially for Heroic. It's not too late to muster up some sort of a T side and swap on over. But considering how many pistols they've lost in this series, will this even be enough? He swaps to the ump. 4 versus 2. It's all on BMAS, and, well, he's sitting on 5 HP. So Heroic will double their round count with the final 2 rounds of the first half. That's not ideal. Kerrigan gonna play around this. There's a CT giving up his back. Oh, Nico had turned his attention to a very quick headshot. Tesses, 2 for him, and the door swings for Stown. He closes it just as quickly. Nope, doesn't want anything to do with that. Trying to switch places with the player inside of Vents. Cadian coming down from ramp now. This is Chris J and Frozen, both in the back of the bomb site. Is it happening? Is it possible? 2 players with a single point of health now down. Frozen, a 1 versus 4. Smoked out of the situation. Door swings back the other way. No kit currently on them. They need to go and kill Frozen. They're just going to try to stick this 10 seconds all the way through. Frozen has the door closed on his face. Borup is down to a second. What am I watching? And how have Heroic finally won a pistol?
Okay,
Cadian's going to slip into position just as they start rounding the corner. TessS here to help. 2 kills for the MP9. TessS low, but still racking up the money. And it's only the Vent Rat. Kerrigan bursts out.
bah. Gifted his best shot. He'll get absolutely mauled, and lucky for TessS to even finish that MP9 kill. Nico will get traded ahead of him. From long range, TessS recovers an AK actually from Kerrigan, turns that into a kill. Chris J is going to drop in from ramp to lower, and Stown will try not to get caught rotating, but he's aware of this threat that could come in late.
Yeah, they need to remember that the possibility of another A player is high. BMAS in control, denies TessS, and a second. Chris J also with a headshot means Mousesports have an early 12th. This is a round to throw away for Heroic. Just the USPs. Kerrigan continues the mowdown, swapping to the Glock as Cadian lends a helping hand in all of the chaos, the bedlam, the mayhem, the carnage. 5v1. Mousesports harness a serious lead on this T side.
I think maybe Chris J tries to enter through mini or something to reinforce this upstairs take. But apart from that, I'm not exactly sure what else he can get done. Looking to lower to try to trade out Cadian. Cadian with a strong angle. This could maybe have some CT shuffle around. It looks like they're just trying to go for the vent dive to join him. At least they have info, but Cadian's the ace, and he's going to grab it. An incredible ace from Cadian. Perfect spray control all the way around. And it was when...
Gonna see Mousesports go into the full-blown A execute. Nico, he's gonna get countered out of mini. Stown blinded, just desperate to stay alive. And he does stand for a little bit longer than maybe Mousesports had hoped for.
What a brutal execute. Everybody is blind. Stown cannot find himself on top of the hut. It leaves just 2 here for what is basically a retake. They're not throwing grenades just yet. It looks like Mousesports have slowed it down a touch. But this is going to get hunted. That's Kerrigan dying in the back of the site, and they're looking maybe to the vent dive? No, Rop swings out wide for the trade, and now it's obviously going lower.
He's got no utility, but does have the kit. Rop's going to let him extend outwards, so first contact's frozen, and it's an unpredicted position. Rop's going to open up shop onto Borup, who currently has 18 kills across these 2 maps so far. Finished Mirage with 12. He is 6 and 19 at the moment.
They are falling apart.
And Mousesports going to laugh all the way to the finish line. At least here for the second map. We've got Train up next if Mousesports can continue to close this. A 2 versus 2 ensues yet again. Vent completely under control. And Kerrigan just lying in wait for it. TessS, the hero of Mirage, and tied for the top frag, dies. Mousesports running it all the way to a victory here on Nuke. I mean, is it to anybody's surprise after they posted the numbers that they did in that first half that they can close it on this T side? Heroic falling away from the site itself. BMAS to make contact, smokes all over Ivy. That kind of nullifies the vision. Tough to see what's going on. TessS, he just wants a piece of the puzzle. And, well, it's Robson frozen to get a man advantage to the favor of Mousesports. Z player, gonna wait for his chance to strike. It's a bit labored from Borup, but he gets there in the end. And now it's looking good. Borup with an additional kill, and Nico the last one. It is Heroic to win another pistol. Literally afforded all of the control they could want. 20 seconds, Bomb's trying to get into the equation. Nico, he's had enough. He gets himself a headshot as Borup adds one to the tally. It was looking good for Mousesports. They thought they had a chance.
Frozen is one of the best ladder players in the game, but for this half, at least he's over at Ivy. Rops is up top. He'll drop down, kill TessS, who was blind as we switch back to him. And Stown is trying to push down Ivy. These are a good couple of kills here from Mousesports, and Stown also gets caught pushing through.
This is it. Nico gonna drop the ball.
Never mind.
Instant headshots.
They are on the T side with Kerrigan's lurk. Everybody pushes up at the same time. CT is incredibly uncomfortable, and they are getting flanked from every which direction. Rops will take one out. Down, caught between two difficult spots. Will pick and switch to the op, but he doesn't know which way to look, man.
Gets wrecked by Frozen. Yet another headshot from the young gun.
Ooh.
He closes it strong.
And especially when you're losing a string of rounds like this. Mousesports on fire. Cadian pops off with that opening kill. Tessus gets caught crossing, but Stown will join in with Cadian on this frag as well.
Yep, that's both the ops already finding success. Rob's going to try to peel this one back. Quick headshot, but Stown and Cadian, 2 kills each. Talk about digging for the value on the second sniper. And it's Robs, the man who absolutely would not fall on Nuke. The final hurdle of this 8th round. It's Heroic using the 2 snipers immediately to their strengths. We looked away. And right back in with it. Headshot for BMAS. The corpse falls down. Frozen Chris J, all that's left over. Heroic with a little bit of a resurgence here, thanks to that double op of the last round. But it's not just Robs who's putting up numbers so far on Train. We've got Frozen, who is still a part of the players alive. He's actually at the tippity top, 10-4. 30 seconds to the clock. Very patient setup on this outer site, and it works out wonderfully. Even though it was the op in Chris J, it's the headshot from Tessus, and nice. It's immediately traded thanks to Cadian, so Heroic now within 1, 4 members standing. Starts to throw some grenades over the top. Got Tessus and Cadian both inside of Z. Tessus goes down first. Good flashbangs in the middle of the site, and even better headshots. Frozen and Kerrigan with the first 2 kills coming in for Mousesports. Cadian looking to be that anchor on the site itself. He knows there's threats all around him. He's going to take to the top of the site. Stown landing one, but a peek over towards the bomb planter. He misjudges the position, and BMS punishes. Stown's op still singing from Ivy. Another flash pops in his face, but Nico takes the place of BMAS. This is all on Rops. Back behind the red train with the bomb planted on his side of the site. It is now ticked halfway already. They've got the smoke and the Molotov. No initial information. Both of which up here in the box halls. Borup, he looks away from the smoke, and Kerrigan is just destroying his soul. In these back-to-back rounds, Borup has been bested at the hands of Kerrigan. Frozen extending out from Ivy. Tessus in a compromised position, and the site itself is already occupied. Mousesports swarming it and taking it as they please. Chris J will bring bomb.
And whatever, that window ends up working out. So Stown and Cadian alive. 2 on 3 in the post plant, just trying to save their ops if possible, as the half is not over. And one will get ripped from the hands of Cadian. Stown will have to hit a crazy flick. He doesn't. Rops takes him out. 7-5 for Mousesports.
They're protecting Borup, but Cadian gonna have to be the one-man army here on B. His back's already compromised, lands the no-scope, but BMAS posted on the Z exit, and him alongside Frozen shut everybody down. Mousesports refuse to falter.
They can't even rotate. They can't even get through the choke points. This is nuts. It's awful. Because they're clearing every angle outside. Surely they don't just execute. Oh my God.
Pop dog, and they just lost it. Now Cadian's gonna get himself a kill. This is so weird. They wanted everything, and now the question is, will they get anything?
15 seconds.
Frozen's gonna have to go sprinting in. He hits the headshot.
No.
Double kill from Frozen. And that is how they've done it. Dodging Tessus all the while. He's going to come down from ramp. Mousesports with an absolute masterclass in the nitty-gritty, absolutely chaotic, unexplainable, paranormal T-side. Join us after the break.
A little bit too humble in his old age. I feel like he's that fire going again. Chris, you're still fast, man. You're still super fast.
Yeah, he's not even needed in that first half. That's the whole point of it, right? Yeah. They leaned on the young guns, and holy hell did they ever deliver. Rob's up here on the train. Let's see if Heroic can give us something to talk about, because they are going to need a phenomenal T side of their own. Bombs planted over here on the B site. 4 counter-terrorists for Mousesports trying to get the retake of rolling. Well, it's going to be Stown to start cutting players back off of this. I think it would be an error for Mousesports to write Heroic off. Their T side is capable. Low HP for the remaining counter-terrorists. Again, just trying to spam into the smoke. Not quite sure where they've got off to. A couple of executes to close it. Heroic going to take another pistol.
Okay. We're going to go high tempo here. Borup, will he get shot in the back? Yeah, he will not clear this. And VMAX, is he going to get more? Oh my god, almost gets another.
Stown and Nico, though, they've already taken damage. This really primes Chris J to find impact.
Shocked that Borup doesn't even clear that hard left corner. No one's right behind him to make sure that they trade right away.
Tail of the series, man. Borup bottom fragging all 3 maps for Heroic, and notably lower than his teammates. Chris J, his scout connects for the kill onto Stown, and then the headshot into Cadian. Nico, 60 HP, and Frozen's gonna take him. A 5-round advantage for Mousesports. That's what Kerrigan's saying. Chris J, that is a hefty nade. Flashbang's good to blind him, and, well, they nearly line up over on this oil lane. But Kerrigan's already able to get into the mix very quickly coming out from Z. Tesses will find his plant, so they get the money they wanted, but no following kills after the first one. Tough night in the office.
Indeed. Frozen, really sick at ladder, like amazing at ladder. Let's see what he can do. Picks a perfect angle. That's 2 down quietly. I mean, that's Tesses and Nico. If there's anyone to take down, it's those 2 players right now.
Yep. And Chris J drops down. That's kind of the third piece. Cadian and Borup in a 2 versus 5. This is Mousesports icing out a singular T round from Heroic.
Today, anything, who knows? If Mousesports can dominate Heroic on Train and Nuke, I guess anything can happen.
It's not going to go well.
Uh-oh. It's coming.
Yep. They're going to try to challenge into Rops. He eats the flashbang, falls off. Nico goes back and dies. So they know Kerrigan's here. Kill into Robs actually does open things up a little bit. Tesses, he's within the bomb site. He's straight down in the middle of it. And he will get Kerrigan, who was just called back into the action. Borup, you need a kill, and he will. Managed to get one. Chris J, frag grenade, blows Tesses into Tomorrow. Cadian's coming in from Z. Are you going to stab this man? What you doing?
Just taking time off the clock. Okay, Goomba.
Frozen, 1 versus 2 clutch attempt. Cadian, that seems like a bit of pent-up frustration. Frozen's on this bomb site. He's got a Molotov to block off the player upper. If he gets this kill right now,
he
Cadian
can actually stick this.
Dude, where is Cadian? He is nowhere to be found. Frozen could have just stuck that for the round.
He literally... What on earth? He knew Cadian was there, right? Why didn't he just stick the bomb? How does that happen? And he dies to it.
Rops to the top of ramp. Kerrigan opening up with the SMG. Of course, it's him to kill Borup.
He's going to see a foot right there, yeah.
Slaps one down. It's a 3v5 from Heroic, or 15th secured to the favor of Mousesports. And if that bomb had been defused as it could have been, this would be game. Assuming they can close it with the double man advantage. Stown's got some footing out on the A site, gets bested by BMAS, and Frozen's gonna eat some fragmentation to the teeth.
Well, it came down to the 1v1. Heroic will be broke as hell after this, and it doesn't look like they have high odds of winning this one either. So, let's see what they can do. Surely going to commit out soon. Rob's feeling very frisky. He's going to push through inner, potentially flank the ladder. That's a kill done. That's a second one done. That's match point for Mousesports. And Heroic, they look like they're out of gas.
But that would have been to assume that the firepower from Mousesports isn't enough to win this. Kerrigan just omnipresent. It's Stown who gets cut down. Borup's going to come clear this corner, but BMAS still kills him. That has been his kryptonite. 3 players from Heroic down the B ramp, just getting tapped away at a distance. It is only Cadian in the 1 versus 4, and he falls at the hands of Mousesports. 16-8, as Heroic are eliminated and Mousesports continue on. An absolute clear-cut victory versus Godsent to get them into this position. A 16-14 loss that could have caused them to drop the ball, but they cut down Heroic.